Welcome, welcome. It's Friday.
Thank God it's Friday.
It's the Black Belt News Network. I'm Cindy Fisher.
I'm Todd Prater showing my age with that movie reference.
Yeah, we are excited to be here with you today. We missed you last week.
Yeah.
We just had too much going on. But this week, we are back with our Friday newscast episode. We're actually from our office today together, again, like last time. We like to do this every once in a while from our headquarters in Selma.
This is a great place to be. I like it.
Yeah, but you were in Demopolis last night, yesterday, and Wednesday. I'll be in Wilcox County this weekend for the historical tour. So we just got a lot going on all over the Black Belt.
Right.
Today we're in Selma. All right. So we have a lot going on. Of course, this is the Black Belt News Network, and we are live with our newscast today. We cover the Black Belt like no one else, especially online. That is where all of our news comes from, but we also are the Selma Sun print edition that comes out on Thursdays for Dallas County. But we always say to make sure to sign up for our daily newsletter. You're going to get a lot of the headlines that we're talking about today in this daily newsletter.
Very useful, yeah.
And it comes out every day at 3:00. It's free.
I use it a lot to see what everybody else is reporting on.
I know, because you're busy and out there, and you see, hey, what did Nathan do?
Exactly, yeah.
So, we're busy covering everything. Follow us also and visit blackbeltnewsnetwork.com. This is where we post everything, including this newscast when it is finished recording. We also have an audio version of this, too.
And it's also where you can post stuff that we might need to know about that we can cover.
There is a submit your news button on our main page, and also send your news to news@blackbeltnewsnetwork.com.
Please do. And videos.
All right, let's talk about what we have going on this week. We did a return to issues of. Oh, let me make one more note.
Yeah.
You can comment to us while we are live right now. If you have any questions you want us to talk about, or topics, you can comment and I will see it and we will discuss.
That's right.
So let's start with repairs of the Dallas County Jail. We had talked about going back to this topic because the tornado did major damage to it.
It did, and it took a direct hit from the tornado. But the good thing is, and one thing to remember is that the sheriff, he controls the people in it, but it's the county commission that controls the building. So I spoke with Jimmy Nunn, who is our county commission chairman, and he said, the roof was the most damaged. The walls of the building, built in the 50s, is a fallout shelter type thickness, so they decided to stay in that building and update it. They are well on the way to getting the roof completed. And once the roof is completed, then they're going to be putting new guts on the inside, new electricals, because when the roof got destroyed, everything on the inside got wet and got ruined and damaged and demolished, and mold and mildew set in. Now, they've already completed repairs to the juvenile detention facility that's over on the left-hand side.
Next door to it.
Yeah, and they're already, all the juveniles are back in that.
Right.
One of the things that has helped here lately and will be continuing to help with the expenses the county has incurred since the tornado is that a lot of the inmates that were in other facilities around the state have been moved to the Perry County facility. Right,
which was it closed.
It was closed.
And it's 70 inmates that are there now.
Right.
Yeah, which is a great facility. I have toured that facility.
Yeah.
I should do a video. I have a video of the tour of that facility. It's actually pretty nice. But, they pardons and parole had taken over, and they were going to do it, and they still do. They do it as a kind of a rehab facility.
Exactly, and they're doing that in part of it. Yeah.
Yes, in part of it, but we have inmates in the other part.
Right.
So, we're making do post-tornado, even though it's been a year and a couple of months.
Yeah.
I know we're still dealing with it, but that's an update.
A lot of growing pains still to go.
Yeah, so Perry County, let's go over to Perry County. I know they've been working on getting increasing their ambulance and emergency services.
Yeah,
so what's going on with that?
Well, they started a new ambulance service. They started their own ambulance service, and it is going like gangbusters. They recently added a $125,000 ambulance that was donated, and they have they've got the plan to put one of these ambulances in Uniontown. So they've got a third ambulance in the fleet now. They have the plans to put one in Uniontown so that there will be one stationed there, and they have actually reduced their response time down to 18 minutes from the call to when the ambulance actually gets to the person that needs the ambulance.
Yeah, which is still kind of a long time, but I know in a rural area, at one time all we had was ambulances stationed like on the county line,
right,
which is not ideal either,
and didn't have enough ambulances, so they're actually
Right.
adding to, and they're going to add more. They're adding eventually a vehicle that will transport older people
to dialysis
right,
appointments
things like
and
that.
such.
So
Right.
it's really doing well. And I also understand, of course, the county commission meeting is the 26th, and Albert Turner Jr. says that they are supposed to hire a person to man this new ambulance.
Yeah, and go to blackbeltnewsnetwork.com because we have two different stories on the ambulance process in Perry County. But if you go to the one that's posted, the most recent, and it's in our featured section, I put a link in there to the story before that has a little more deeper details. Yeah.
And I'll be at the county commission meeting, so we'll find out more details about that too.
Yeah. All right. Let's go to Wilcox County next, because actually I called the Historical Society today because I was kind of excited about this option of going to the tour of homes.
Oh, yeah.
And so Lance Britt talked to me today about, this is a picture of that was the tent setup for the reception that is tonight. It is booked with 350 sold out.
Wow.
And that was the set. And I'll run this video again because it had the speakers that are coming that have a show about renovating historical properties. And they will be speaking today, which I think that's really cool. Let me run this again. So that's the tent.
Yeah.
For tonight. So I think there's a chance of rain. Yeah. That's the couple that does nationally renovate stores. Wow. This is some of the houses that you will see. There's going to be 7 houses. The schoolhouse. It's based at Oak Hill and with 3 properties in Camden. And each one of those communities gets some of the donated money, that we pay for tickets to go.
Right.
The funding will go to Oak Hill and to Camden for hosting their homes there. And there's a tour of homes in Selma as well that was last weekend or the weekend before.
Weekend before. Yeah.
So it all kind of blends in, doesn't it?
Yeah, and it's all fascinating stuff if you haven't ever done that.
Yeah, and I love how the work has been done to keep these guys going.
Yeah.
So that's Wilcox. Go to blackbeltnewsnetwork.com. I put something up today about it. So here we go. Let's talk about Von Smitherman.
Oh, the Von Smitherman. What a beautiful museum. Recently, right after the tornado.
And this is in Selma.
Right. That's Nikki Carter on the left. And she got a call, or she called Anna Spear, who was right next to her, who at the time was the president of the Friends of Von Smitherman, said, "Hey, Rent-A-Center wants to help. What can we do?" And so she told her about the desire to make this new gallery in the gallery room to help showcase the history of Selma. So details are at blackbeltnewsnetwork.com. But they made a $10,000 donation, and just last week they had this dedication. And that right there, actually, the daughter of James Spider Martin printed those pictures out for the museum and donated them to the museum. That is the current president, Gordon Welch, who is welcoming everybody. He's showing, that's the plaque that was put there to honor Rent-A-Center and Ms. Carter for their donation. That is Holman.
And the mayor.
Rodney Holman and Mayor Smitherman. They have a Smitherman room. They have recreated Smitherman's office there.
That was Mayor Perkins.
Yeah, that was Mayor Perkins. Sorry, Mayor. But Ms. Carter was excited about the tour of Selma and getting to meet foot soldiers. And while we were there talking, Ms. Hatcher said, "Well, I'm a foot soldier." And so Ms. Carter got excited and went and spoke with Ms. Yvonne Hatcher about her experiences as a foot soldier. It was an absolute, hey, Toby, it was an absolute wonderful experience to see the history and see it put up there. They're opened Thursday through Saturday. So you need to give them a call and check it out. It's a great museum.
Well, they got funding from Rent-A-Center.
Right, that's all from Rent-A-Center.
It's a new exhibit.
Yeah.
So that's really cool. And I know they've had some tornado damage, and some of the funding.
Yeah, right, and that's what the Rent-A-Center wants to help with, that kind of stuff. So they were
good
looking
for them.
things to do. Yeah.
Awesome. So let's talk about let's stay in Selma, Dallas County, and talk about murals. We've got a new mural.
Yeah. One of our local artists, Derek Thomas, that's him in the white shirt. That's his mom in the pink shirt, Janie Thomas, not the council lady, but his mama Janie, who helps him out. That's George. And I said, "What's your last name?" He goes, "I'm just George." He helps.
Oh,
He worked with Trey Taylor
okay.
doing murals. And Trey actually gave Derek some pointers. This mural is going on the wall, the outside wall of the McRae Gaines Learning Center. Derek Thomas is actually a computer science instructor there and programmer as well.
But he also loves art.
And he loves art. He is an illustrator and an artist, and he does a lot of children-oriented illustrations. So this is going to be a forest scene, kind of a fantasy forest scene with kids learning about the outdoors. He says it's something that they could go to the woods here in Dallas County and do.
Okay.
So he's hoping to inspire the kids to learn about the outdoors and nature and our planet and environment and whatnot.
Well, you know, Trey Taylor has done a bunch of murals around the Black Belt with funding and grants. And there's one in Uniontown.
Yeah.
He's got one in Marion. He's got 2 or 3 in Selma.
Yeah.
So helping him, he definitely is knowledgeable on this.
And that was Derek's first time to do a mural. So having someone like Trey Taylor help him, it really.
Yes, he's a master mural maker.
And it's going to be I'm going to go by and see. It should be finished today as we speak, as a matter of fact.
So let's talk about opening of new businesses. It's very exciting when we have something new come in.
Well, you know, we did a story about Reflections. Jackie Smith and her the coffee shop had opened up Reflections, a new coffee shop on Water Avenue to help attract people. You know, when they come tour Selma, there was nowhere to eat on Water Avenue.
That is
nowhere
such
to
a
eat,
problem.
get a cup of coffee, go to the bathroom. So she's opened up Reflections right there on the Water Avenue, and that was just about an hour or so ago.
Yep.
When they did
today.
and she's greeting friends, the mayor, Judge Nunn, Robert Stewart. I mean, all the council people. Janie Thomas was there, and they did the official ribbon cutting. Reflections will be open starting Monday morning at 10 o'clock. Now, this evening, they're going to actually have a reception.
And Jackie Smith owns the coffee shop.
Right.
She's keeping the coffee shop as well.
Exactly.
On Broad Street. And we have an in-depth interview that Todd did with her that is at blackbeltnewsnetwork.com and on our YouTube.
And
so
she is a fantastic person to talk to, so go watch that. Yeah.
So, AC Reeves does some artwork. I have a message from someone on. She does, maybe not, she helps with Trey with his murals.
Yes, she does.
And then she also has some murals that they do at 5 and Dime downtown.
Oh, yeah. I love 5 and Dime.
So, yes, I thank you for the comment. And also the reminder that we do always like to talk about our sponsors.
Yes, we want to say hello to Mr. Miller. Thank you.
And I know that they have a new location for burials at Cahaba Street. And we thank Randall Miller for everything that he does for the community and for Selma and the Selma Sun.
And we want to remind everybody to give us more stories and to check out blackbeltnewsnetwork.com.
That's right.
Subscribe to our newsletter.
That's right. Here you go. Make sure to follow us. Yeah. The best way to know what's going on in the Black Belt is to follow us at Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Black Belt News Network, or Selma Sun, which we share a lot of things from Selma's Dallas County, and send your news to news at blackbeltnewsnetwork.com.
Yeah.
We can't be everywhere at once, but we do try really hard to cover our counties and cover them well. Let us know where there's something we need to be covering.
Please do. And we will definitely follow up on it.
All right. Well, have a great weekend, and we will see you guys next week.
Have a good one.
For the Black Belt Newscast on the Black Belt News Network. See you later.
See ya.